Espresso. Espresso is a concentrated coffee made by forcing hot water through finely ground beans under high pressure. It originated in Italy in the early 20th century as a faster way to brew coffee. The result is a small, intense shot with a layer of crema on top, which is a golden foam formed from oils and carbon dioxide. Espresso is the foundation of many other coffee drinks, and its strength, texture, and speed of preparation changed cafe culture around the world.
Americano. An Americano is made by adding hot water to a shot of espresso. This dilutes the intensity while keeping the rich flavor profile of espresso. It became popular during World War II when American soldiers in Europe added water to espresso to resemble the drip coffee they were used to back home. The drink is smoother and lighter than straight espresso, but still carries its depth.
Latte. A latte combines one shot of espresso with a generous amount of steamed milk and a thin layer of milk foam on top. The name comes from the Italian caffè latte, meaning coffee with milk. Its high milk content makes it creamy and mild, which is why it is often chosen by those who prefer a softer coffee taste. The smooth surface also makes it ideal for latte art.
French press coffee. French press coffee is made by steeping coarse coffee grounds in hot water and then pressing them down with a metal mesh plunger. This method was popularized in France and Italy in the 19th century. Because the grounds remain in contact with the water for several minutes, the result is full-bodied and rich, with more natural oils preserved than in paper-filtered coffee. It offers a heavier texture and a deep, rounded flavor.
Cappuccino. A cappuccino is made with equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and milk foam. It originated in Italy and is traditionally enjoyed in the morning. Compared to a latte, it has a stronger coffee flavor because it contains less milk. The thick foam layer gives it a light, airy texture and helps retain heat.
Macchiato. A macchiato is an espresso stained with a small amount of milk or milk foam. The word means marked in Italian, referring to the touch of milk added to the shot. It is stronger than a cappuccino or latte because the milk only slightly softens the espresso. This drink is often chosen by those who want intensity with just a hint of creaminess.
Iced coffee. Iced coffee is brewed hot using traditional methods and then cooled and poured over ice. Because it begins with heat, it retains the brightness and acidity of regular coffee. The ice can dilute the flavor as it melts, so it is often brewed stronger to compensate. It remains a simple and widely enjoyed way to drink coffee in warm weather.
Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee is prepared by simmering very finely ground coffee with water and often sugar in a small pot called a cezve. It is not filtered, so the grounds settle at the bottom of the cup. The result is thick, strong, and full-bodied. This method dates back centuries and remains central to social and cultural traditions in parts of the Middle East and Eastern Europe.
Irish coffee. Irish coffee combines hot coffee, Irish whiskey, sugar, and a layer of lightly whipped cream on top. It was first created in Ireland in the 1940s to warm travelers arriving by boat. The cream floats gently above the coffee, and the drink is sipped through it. The mix of warmth, sweetness, and alcohol gives it a comforting character.
Flat white. A flat white consists of espresso topped with steamed milk that has very fine, velvety microfoam. It was popularized in Australia and New Zealand. Unlike a latte, it usually has a thinner layer of foam and a higher ratio of coffee to milk. The texture is smooth and integrated, allowing the espresso flavor to remain bold while still being balanced by milk.
Hawaiian Kona. Hawaiian Kona coffee is made from beans grown on the slopes of Mauna Loa in the Kona district of Hawaii. The region's volcanic soil, steady rainfall, and mild climate create ideal growing conditions. Kona beans are known for their smooth, balanced flavor with low acidity and subtle notes of nuts or fruit. Because it is produced in limited quantities within a specific area, authentic Kona coffee is often more expensive and carefully labeled. Vietnamese egg coffee. Vietnamese egg coffee is prepared by topping strong Vietnamese coffee with a thick whipped mixture of egg yolk, sugar, and condensed milk. It was created in Hanoi in the 1940s when fresh milk was scarce. The whipped egg mixture forms a creamy, custard-like layer that sits above the dark coffee. When sipped together, it tastes rich and dessert-like while still carrying the bold strength of the brew beneath.
Iced chai latte. An iced chai latte combines chilled milk with a spiced tea concentrate made from black tea, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and other warming spices. Although it does not contain coffee, it is commonly offered alongside espresso drinks in cafes. The tea brings gentle caffeine and layered spice notes, while the milk softens the intensity. Served over ice, it becomes refreshing while still carrying its warm spice character.
Moroccan Nunu. Moroccan Nunu is a layered drink made with half espresso and half steamed milk, served in a clear glass to show the separation. The name means half-half in Moroccan Arabic. It is commonly enjoyed in cafes across Morocco, especially in urban areas. The balance between strong coffee and warm milk makes it smooth but still expressive, often served lightly sweetened.
Café de olla. Café de olla is a traditional Mexican coffee brewed with cinnamon sticks and piloncillo, a type of unrefined cane sugar. It is typically prepared in a clay pot, which helps deepen the flavor and gives the drink its name. The spices infuse the coffee as it simmers, creating a warm and aromatic cup. It is often associated with family gatherings and regional cooking traditions. Nitro cold brew. Nitro cold brew is cold brew coffee infused with nitrogen gas and served on tap. The nitrogen creates a creamy texture and a cascading foam similar to draft beer. It does not require milk or sugar to feel smooth because the tiny bubbles naturally soften the taste. This modern variation adds texture and visual appeal to cold coffee. Moka pot coffee. Moka pot coffee is made using a stovetop brewer that forces boiling water upward through ground coffee using steam pressure. It was invented in Italy in the 1930s and became a staple in many European homes. The coffee it produces is strong and concentrated, though not as intense as true espresso. It carries a bold flavor and a slightly heavier body.